Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Mr. Robot. Last time on Mr. Robot we had 405 Method Not Allowed, which is true because no one was really allowed to talk. There were only 2 lines in the entire episode, which was pretty crazy. So yeah, we also had technical problems last time, but hopefully that won't happen again. Yeah, so let's see. So, Elliot and Darlene infiltrated the virtual reality server building and managed to get in and do the thing that they needed to do. I actually don't remember what it was they needed to do. Meanwhile, Dom had to go deal with the burning van and is now tasked on Christmas Day, of all times, to hunt down Elliot and Darlene. Oh, God. Meanwhile, Krista has now been found by Vera, and who knows what that's going to do. And Price has gotten the meeting for the Deus group, and with or without Wellick, the meeting is on for tonight, Christmas night. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Last episode, as I mentioned earlier, we also did have some technical problems, which meant that I had to take out the reaction. Now, this is new. They don't normally do this. Actually, the people that own Mr. Robot, I guess USA, they've been pretty cool about reactions, normally releasing claims. But last time around, they decided to double down on blocking the video, which is unfortunate. So, I have no idea if that's going to happen for this episode or any future episodes, but if that is the case, then it's possible that you may have to go down in the description or into the pinned comment to find the reaction. If not, then just wait a few seconds and the normal reaction will start up, but I really don't know. So, let's go ahead and find out as we get into this episode of Mr. Robot. Here we go.
An Eastern Magnum aluminum baseball bat.
God, I love the way he talks.
The bitch grabbed that bat. His bully comes up, eyeing that bat.
Is this a tale about Vera?
Just as the bully made his way up to him, without any warning. Blood! Fucking everywhere. Blood on the ground.
God, why doesn't he do more children's stories?
That bat may have been made to play ball, but that wasn't its purpose. Nuh-uh.
It was to
In
hit
that
shit.
moment, in little bitch's hands,
Is he a little
it was
bitch
there to
anymore?
break this nigga's head open. I'm gonna break Elliot. And you gonna be my aluminum bat.
Wait, you're the little bitch? How is it that Elliot is the bully and you're the little bitch? I think his metaphor is falling apart. God, shit. Ah, dang it. And she snuck in there.
Ellie.
Leon, what are you wearing?
Listen, just so you know, I'm full-time freelance now.
Really?
Only loyalties to the almighty paper.
Hey!
Hang on my number. Should you need anything, you know I'm your guy.
Oh, that's good to know.
You be strange now, but don't be a stranger, know what I mean?
Yeah! Oh, they're such
Peace out.
bros.
What you're about to do is crossing a line.
Oh, it's a little late for that, don't you think?
Oh no, he's gonna...
He's right.
I brought peppermint mochas. They said it was Christmas in a cup.
Well, it is indeed Christmas.
I really hope her kid isn't here.
Very
Yeah.
God damn it.
okay.
I don't want this to happen. She's so cute. I love her friggin' voice. It's so nice. She's a nice Christmas tree and a kid. I like her shelves.
What I'm about to tell you is gonna sound
I thought she had a gun for a second.
clients?
At Cyprus National Bank.
Does the hand go away? The hand goes away. Hand lets go. The hand lets go. The hand lets go. The bridge is burned.
But trust me, Olivia, they're using you.
They're using me.
Yeah.
They are. But I can stop them. I can stop them once and for all.
By using her.
All I need is one phone call from you.
He is sort of keeping this. Like, he hasn't
Get out.
done the threat yet. Oh, he's gonna have to do the threat.
Don't do this. What happens if you fail a drug test? If you test positive for oxy?
What the fuck are you talking about? I'm 8 years clean.
No, you're not.
Oh, this is more than a threat.
I want you to locate Mr. Alderson and bring him in. He should see the full potential of what we're working towards.
Oh shit. Are we finally gonna
It's
learn?
time he learns we're on the same side.
Oh my gosh. Are we gonna find out what the machine is?
And her?
Kill her.
What?
You said it yourself. We don't need her. Cleaner this way.
Oh, you fucked that one up, Dom.
I'm fine.
I'm just saying, if you don't feel 100% like last time, you should let me know right now so I can set aside the time to kill your mother and your entire family.
No. I can handle it.
She's so just
I'll be there
casual.
at 3:30.
What the fuck are you doing? Keeping my family safe. On your knees.
If you let me go, I can stop this, okay? I swear to God, if you just let me go.
I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh!
No, you don't need to do this. You are a good person. This isn't you.
She can't do it.
How long do you think it'll be?
Fuck you.
Okay, that's not a measurement of time, but I'll take it.
You'll get through it.
Arrogant piece of shit.
Maybe he didn't.
Maybe you can have a slip and it's not the end of the world, but I can't. It
Maybe-
destroys me.
Maybe it's a bluff.
So fuck you.
That'd be impressive if it was a bluff.
I wonder how many people you've had to hurt to get what you want. How many has it been, Elliot? How many people have had to suffer because of you?
Too many.
Can I use the bathroom?
Yeah, go ahead. Once her boss calls back, we'll get what we need and go.
She's gonna kill herself, isn't she?
Maybe that dread is a good thing.
She killed herself.
But when those crossed lines are all behind you, up ahead is only darkness.
He has insomnia because people hurt you until that day you swung a bat and learned how to hurt them back.
Wait a minute.
He's not the little bitch.
Wait. Are you calling me a little bitch? Yo, Peanuts. You hear that? What'd she call me? Called you a little bitch. Hey, Javi. See? That's why you're good. Not even my bitch can call me a little bitch. Oh my God!
I was able to stop the bleeding.
She's still alive? Man, he got to it just in time.
You said the people I work for. They were behind the massacre in El Salvador.
Oh. That killed her mother.
mom died there.
I know.
You know, I may work for monsters. But you are one.
Oh, shit.
And you're the worst kind because you don't even know it.
Nah. Takes a monster to beat a monster.
He looked at him and said, I see you now. Little bitch showed up when no one else would. He saw his bully like no one else could. And that was all it took. And Miss Krista, from that moment on, he owned that bully for life. Now, if I want to own Elliot, I don't just gotta break him. Me and Elliot are linked on a spiritual plane. I got to come at him on the same level I find myself, and breaking him only gets you so far. I gotta break him so I can build him up. I need to wound his soul so I can be the one to heal him. That is how you own a nigga.
Okay.
What am I gonna find there?
Mr. Robot.
Oh, shit. That's what he needs.
What's that?
The other one.
That is how you'll break him.
Oh, shit. Break him with Mr. Robot. Five minutes. That's how long they have!
Just unlock your phone. All they want is Elliot's location.
I can't.
You can.
What would you do if it was your family?
I'm doing it.
Nah. Yeah.
You know that night we spent together? I know you probably think of it as the worst night of your life. The night all this shit went to shit, but when I think about it, it was
Don't.
nice.
Nice.
Last time I remember, actually.
You were just using me.
Runs in the
You know
family.
it was more than that. I'm not gonna fucking kill you.
I'd do it myself if I could. I've thought about it every day for the past 2 months, but I can't do it. I can't do it. Please, darling, just pull the fucking trigger.
I can't.
Just pull the fucking trigger!
Tom, please.
Pull the fucking trigger!
I can't
do it!
Oh, damn it.
Now, I was not expecting this.
Nah. God, she's so nice. Like,
I'm stunned. Oh, don't worry. I'm not going to kill you.
yeah.
You are still far too useful to us for that.
Oh, great.
But this is going to be so painful for you.
Well, she just kills herself right now.
I want you to understand, I mean you no ill will. My instructions were to find your brother.
Well, in that case, my phone's not gonna do you any good. I just wiped it.
Oh, shit. Well, would you look at that? That was fast.
Huh.
Nah. Well,
Krista?
Elliot, I need to see you.
I'm actually kind of busy. Can I call you tomorrow?
I was kidnapped by someone you know, Fernando Vera.
ugh.
He wanted to know everything about you, everything I knew. I'm sorry. I didn't
He's
know
gonna.
much.
He's striking now on Christmas Day.
I went to the.
What if he
Don't go
uses
again.
Vera?
Don't play the hero. Is that even who we are anymore?
Nah.
You saw what we did back there. We
Yeah.
just watched him destroy someone's life. And none of us did a thing about it.
That's a good point. We didn't.
Rules, morals, parameters. One thing I do know is...
Hey!
Oh.
Hey! Get off of me!
Wait, dang it. We were monologuing.
Wait! Help!
Is this Vera or... It's just gonna end here, isn't it? Yep. Oh, hey, there's the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline is back. Remember when we had a nice Christmas Eve date? Fuck. You know the crazy thing, too? Crazy thing I just realized? So that episode, what was that? That was episode 3, wasn't it? So that was 3 weeks ago that we watched that episode. Yet in continuity, that was 12 hours ago. This is a very eventful Christmas day. Maybe Elliot can still get this done if he can convince Vera of it and just be like, hey, there's something I have to do. He may even like resign himself, like, look, there's something I have to do, then I am fully open. Whether or not Vera would accept that, that's another question, I suppose. You know, something I really liked about the previous episode with Olivia. Something I liked about it was it felt like Elliot kind of understanding the impact of what he does, you know? He used a different approach, and it paid off, especially with the whole thing of her revealing the razor blade, and it was one of those moments because Elliot was going to do that. He was just gonna own her and then just that be that. But it was Mr. Robot that, you know, sort of stepped in and did the date and, you know, started the date and showed a different path, and that was good. That was really good. And Elliot understood, you know, the people. It's not just we have to defeat the White Rose at all costs. There are some people that are just that, people. And then this episode goes and fucks it all up. Just fucks it up. It's literally, that entire plot line was he undid everything he had with Olivia and ruined her goddamn life. And I was hoping that they would get through this and, you know, she would make the other phone call, and as he left, he said, I didn't drug you. I'm sorry for making you think that I did. And that would show Elliot that that would show that Elliot isn't heartless. He's not a monster. But no. I apologize for my squeaky chair. Ugh. But no. He ruined it. Soiled it. He screwed it all up. guess that's just that. And he did definitely get the drugs. That's what he got from Leon. So, to group plot lines together. Leon's going freelance. That's pretty nice. I guess like Irving, he's just allowed to walk away. He did his time and he walked away. So I'm down for that. That's honestly really cool. Like, you can retire from the Dark Army, I guess. You can retire from active duty in the Dark Army, I guess. I guess if you put in your time and you do good work, eventually they do let you go. So Leon, he's loyal to the highest bidder. Which I'm glad. I'm glad someone gets a happy ending out of all of this, you know? But yeah, he did supply Elliot with the drugs, so Elliot did do that. They could have even done the reveal after she tried to kill herself and just said they didn't. Is it worth it? Is what Elliot is doing is worth it? Wait, is that how you say that sentence? Is what Elliot is doing worth it? Yes, that's how you say that question. Yes, okay. That's the correct grammar. It took me a sec. You know, the line of monsters, I may work for monsters, but you are one. I'm torn on that. Because on the one hand, there's the classic, we have to be better than them. It's the classic superhero thing of, we have to be better than them. Why doesn't Batman kill most of the time? Is because because if he kills someone, then he's no better or something like that. It's sort of that thing. But on the other hand, there is also the whole thing of it takes a monster to beat a monster. Fight fire with fire, They sort of the only example I can really think of is on Attack on Titan of all things. Another depressing show. If you're in the mood for more depressing shit, that's the anime depressing show. But they say that about Commander Erwin, where he is a devil. He will send men charging straight to their deaths for the good of humanity. And they say it takes a devil to beat a devil, and that's exactly what Commander Erwin was. And to be honest with you, that is somewhat what Elliot is. He is facing a true blue villain in White Rose, and he honestly is. You know what it could also be? You could also make an argument with Breaking Bad. That could be sort of another example of Walter White versus Gus Fring, if you've seen that. Where going through how does Walt defeat Gus, and coming down to basically Walt as Heisenberg, without giving away spoilers, Walt as Heisenberg basically having to not only stoop to Gus's levels, but go past it and become worse. And now, is Elliot being worse than White Rose? You can honestly say that's open for debate, but he is having to stoop to those levels. He's having to ruin people. And she says, how many people have been hurt by you doing this? Instantly, my mind flashes with Romero and Trenton and Mobley and Angela and just anyone, really, that's where my mind goes to first, you know? It just immediately is them. Even people that aren't dead. Darlene, she's been hurt, you know? She's not dead, but shit has not been good. Look at Cisco. Cisco's dead, you know? Look at Gideon. Gideon Goddard, all the way back, all the way back in the day. So it is a question. And maybe I could open this up to the comments. Let me open it up to the floor for discussion. What do you guys think about this? Basically about Elliot's methods. Which do you prefer? I guess it's sort of a decision of episode 3 versus episode 6. Episode 3, where he goes to her and gets closer to her. Yes, he does use her, but he gets close to her, never brings up the hack, never brings up owning her, never threatens her at all, never gets her re-addicted. Basically playing this. I guess, it's like they said, it's the difference of, do you think it's right for Elliot to cross the line? And see, his justification going into this is that we have a deadline, we cannot wait on her to come around. We need to get this done because the meeting is tonight, the meeting is tonight. So that's his justification. But when you honestly think about it, was that better? What has he achieved here? Which you could almost say is also what happened with 5-9. The whole thing with 5-9, he realized he made a mistake. He realized that he had hurt more people than helped. He was causing problems with 5-9. Thus, he reversed 5-9. And that was that. So, it's one of those things, like, you would think after so many episodes, Elliot would have gotten it and wouldn't have some of these issues. But I guess it's honestly a character flaw, Not a flaw as in, like, this is a criticism of the show, this is a bad part about the show, but it's a flaw in his literal character that he will go too far. At the drop of a hat, at the pullback of the hoodie, drop of the hood, he will go too far. Without a moment's hesitation, he will go that far. But now, Mr. Robot has to be the conscious. He has to be the humanity, trying to hold Elliot back, and it just... Yeah, he's not getting anywhere with it, Let's talk Vera. First off, I will say, I like the performance of it. I like the performance that the actor is doing. It's very obvious he's having a lot of fun doing this. And he is very entertaining to watch. But at this point, see, I'm hoping that Elliot will find a way to use Vera and his resources, maybe, or even just try to work with Vera against White Rose. That would be kind of interesting. But the whole thing, I'm still not entirely sold on Vera basically interrupting the plot. Like, we are on a deadline. Things need to happen. But Vera coming out of left field, I'm still not sold. Like, I can get behind complications that occur when trying to get things done for this 9 p.m. deadline. I get that. But at the same time, this, like, I want it to be complications within the story, not as sort of outside force. But I mean, yes, that is very realistic. It's just, it is very realistic that something like that could happen. But I don't know. I'm not sold on it. I will still reserve judgment. Wait and see what we're going to keep doing with Vera. So, at first, I will admit I was a bit shaky on the bat and the little bitch metaphor. But I understand it, is that that Vera is going to use Krista like a bat and break Elliot. But it's not just that he's going to break Elliot. He needs to be the one to heal him, you know, which is pretty interesting. And I do like that, actually. That once the full metaphor had gone through, I did like that. That's a very solid plan, because he said, you know, I don't want to be partners out of fear. I want to be partners out of love. He wants this to legitimately work. He wants Elliot by his side. But I like that idea of he's going to break Elliot, and then he's going to be the one to heal him. That way, he heals just how Vera wants him. I like that, honestly. Cutting over to Dom and Darlene, the other side of the depression. You know what? I bet you the only reason they brought back Vera was so that there would be some levity. And I know that's weird to think of Vera as the levity, considering he killed Shayla and was very rough to get through in season 1. But honestly, because you can just tell how much fun that actor is having, you know, you can really tell how much fun he's having. And he's got to be so fun on set, you know? He seems like a really fun guy, and his performance is really entertaining and enjoyable. I bet you they brought that in just so people wouldn't be super depressed. Dude, I don't know. If I wasn't doing reactions, I don't know how I'd get through this show, you know? I think somewhere along the line in season 3, I mean, I don't want to say I would have dropped it, because that makes me sound like I don't like this. I do like this show, but goodness me, I might have, well, what I probably would have done is taken a break, you know? I would have taken, like, somewhere like between episodes, I would have just taken like a couple months off, because this series beats me down. I don't think I can ever truly recommend this show. As incredible as it is, I really like, if I'm going to recommend this show, it's very hesitantly, and I'll just be like, look, it's one of the most depressing, if not the most depressing show I've ever seen in my life. You know, viewer discretion is advised. This shit is rough. This is so rough, you know? So, I don't know if I can ever truly recommend this show. Do I love this show? Is it still amazing? Yes, but it is so rough. So rough. You guys have been putting me through the ringer over the course of this past year or so that we've been watching this. Well, it's been less than a year. We started this... Didn't we start this in November? I think we're going to end in November again. So we're going to take basically a full year on this. Let me see. Nope, those are my Sailor Moon notes. I clicked on the wrong thing by accident. Where's my schedule? We'll finish in October. Okay. So we're going to finish this in October. So this took around a year of watching this show. So, what was I talking? Oh yeah, Dom and Darlene. That was interesting. Dom not being able to kill her, but instead wanting her to kill her, wanting Darlene to kill her. That was interesting. You know, she basically looked for every way out of it, and she tried to just have Darlene unlock the phone. Then she had tried to get Darlene to kill her. I mean, honestly, when they busted in there, I'm surprised Dom didn't just off herself, and because it's something like, I don't know. it's a question of would the Dark Army still go after her family? Because that's the thing, is that she's not going to die. She's still useful, but because of this, someone in her family is going to bite the dust, you know? So that's the thing. That's the thing, is that she is going to be punished for this. But honestly, would they still do it if Dom killed herself? I would assume not, because if she's not around to be punished, then there's no point in pulling it off, you know? But hey, what do I know? So yeah, she tried, but that didn't work. I did like, though, when Janice is about to just kill Darlene, and she's, we don't need you, we just need the phone, and Darlene had already wiped her phone. So now they need her, and it's like, okay, that was very cool. That was very fast thinking on Darlene's part, so that was good at least. But they're up Schitt's Creek. Like, it's just Shit Creek. Schitt's Creek is a show. Yeah, Schitt's Creek is a show. I guess it's. I wonder if there's like a slight variation in how you pronounce this, because it's like SCH. No one cares. But yeah, but there's that. And then presumably Vera got to Elliot. Maybe not. He didn't like meet up with Krista though. Like, he didn't get to the place that he said, so I don't know. Maybe it's Dark Army, but maybe not. I don't know. This is another depressing one, ain't it? Another one where I'm just like bummed out. I can't help it, man. I just can't help. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to recommend this show to anyone. Like, because even like other shows that I watch, like Game of Thrones can be depressing at times. You know, Reigns of Castamere comes to mind, or most of season 8. But that's depressing for a different reason. But there's still a lot of stuff in Game of Thrones that is like, oh no, well, I mean, if you can get past some of the depressing shit, like the characters, they're so... I don't want to say anything, because it's not like the characters here are bad or the writing is bad. It's just a fucking bummer. But Game of Thrones has its depressing stuff, and I'd still recommend it. Breaking Bad, Attack on Titan, they still have depressing stuff, but I would still recommend those shows. I honestly don't know if I could legitimately recommend the show. Like, maybe if you are the toughest person around, maybe I could do that. I could recommend it. But just to anyone, like, I don't think I could, man. This has been very rough for me to get to. And it's so weird, too. It's so weird. Because, first off, I like this show. It's a really, really great show. But I've never had this sort of thing happen before in a reaction where I'm sitting here like, oh, fuck, I cannot. Just like, I don't know. Like, there's some things where it's like, you know, Vera, he's fun at the very least. Mr. Robot, I think is weirdly the humanity right now. Or BD Wong, again, I don't know what anime he thinks he's in, but I wish I was watching that. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens next time. What other depressing stuff? Maybe some lighter stuff. And by lighter, I mean not ruining Olivia's life, not ruining Dom's life, and Vera doing Vera stuff. Or BD White Rose. I don't know why I just keep calling her BD Wong. But White Rose, you know, it was like, oh, so we'll finally show Elliot that we're on the same side. And it's like, show me that, please! Don't show me this poor woman losing her life without literally... Like, she's losing her life in every way except literally losing her life. You know? Like, show me the friggin' reality warper already. I want that. I don't know how you guys sit through me being a buzzkill about this buzzkill show, but I'm just gonna assume you all went through this when you watched it at first. I don't know. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. If you want to watch more of my Mr. Robot reactions, there is a playlist on screen as well as another video you can go check out if you want to. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.